is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a quick video. I wanted to let you guys know I got some new merchandise available, not just t-shirt anymore. I got different type of t-shirt, different type of shirts and logos that you can purchase on my spread shirt, and also hoodies now. We have expanded and added more to the channel and more merchandise for the brand. Thanks for supporting. It will be in the description and the links will be in the comment section below. Thanks for helping me and supporting the movement. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis. I'm going to check out the video. What's good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to y'all with a quick video. We're going to talk about one of the hotter topics this week is Joakim Noah has been working out and trying to reach a deal with the Memphis Grizzlies, and I made a video a couple of days ago about Joakim Noah. Will he play another game in the NBA? Will he be able to contribute? Do he have something left in the tank? And honestly, Joakim Noah is only 33 years old. He'll be 34 February 25th of next year. And he played in New York in 16-17 was the last time he got significant minutes. And he was able to contribute. He was able to shoot 49% from the field, 43 from the free throw line, but he also was able to get 8.8 rebounds and 2.2 assists while also scoring 5 points a game. That's one thing we know Joakim Noah is not a scorer. He's a team player. He works well when he's put in the right system and he's given a specific role, and he's not going to be the best player on the team. He's not going to be a championship caliber player at this point of his career, especially after the injuries. But what he can do is a lot of the dirty work, trying to contain the paint, trying to get the rebounds, making the right pass, keeping the ball moving, and also trying to, hustle and get the steals and blocks while also diving on the floor. He brings a lot of effort and energy, but I can't think of a more perfect fit for Joakim Noah than the Memphis Grizzlies, a team that doesn't really score a lot of points, and a team that really is slow and ugly, but also that plays into his favor because Joakim Noah is not the most athletic guy. Joakim Noah, I don't think he can be your best defender anymore, and I don't think he's going to be a dominant or elite rebounder depending on the minutes that they give him if they really sign him. And I think Joakim Noah can play in this team. I think this is a perfect fit because of their style defensively and offensively. It fits where he should be. Remember when he played in Chicago and he had his best years, it was a slow execution, grind out, fight, slow and ugly game. And that's when you seen him thrive the most, when every possession mattered, just making the right plays and knowing where to be at on court and communicating. And if you look at this Memphis Grizzlies roster, they need a player like Joakim Noah, honestly, from that bench. They're 15th in assists with 23.6 a game. They're number one in points allowed. They're allowing only 100 points per game. That's first. And like I said, that's something that fits with Joakim Noah, a slow execution, force the tough shots, but also execute smartly in the half court. That fits Joakim Noah play style. Also, they're 30th in rebounding per game, and that's terrible. That's dead last. But I think that they can improve in that area because Joakim Noah can give you at least 4 to 5 to 6 rebounds. Matter of fact, if you look at his numbers when he first was healthy and when he was last healthy in New York, he was able to get 8.8 rebounds in 22 minutes a game. So that can definitely help them if he can get 15 to 25 minutes a game and give them at least 6 to 7 rebounds in those times that he's available. And remember, Marc Gasol is not the best rebounder, so it will be good to have an extra rebounder and another big body because they only have Chandler Parsons. He's 6'10", Ivan Rabb 6'10", and obviously Marc Gasol is 7'1". Other than that, other than those three players, they all under 7 feet and under 6'11", which means they don't have enough size and length. And Joakim Noah is a legitimate 6'11", 230, which will give them size in the inside, and that will give them better rebounding, some rim protection, but also another person that they can run their offense through when Joakim Noah is on the bench. When Marc Gasol is on the bench resting, they still have a person that they can play in the high and low post and execute the pass and set the screens, do dribble handoffs. to allow them to get open shots and easier opportunities. And it gives Marcus All a break. He's getting older. You don't want him to get injured. You don't want him breaking down. You want to be able to preserve him as long as you can, so that way you can get the most out of him, because his trade value is low because most teams got good centers. Plus, he's getting paid over 100 million, which means he's getting 20 plus million a year. I mean, over 20 plus million a year. And he's his age. Yes, he can shoot. Yes, he can still defend, and he still is a great player. But Memphis want to ride this out with Mike Conley and Marcus Gasol as long as they can, and they want to put pieces around them that can help them continue to compete for a playoff spot, and hopefully one time get that right player to make another run at the Western Conference to the NBA Finals. So we don't really know if that's going to happen, but the Memphis Grizzlies is a playoff team right now, and getting a veteran that can fit damn near seamlessly into this offense and defense, I think that this is a pickup that I definitely can see him doing. And remember, Joakim Noah been injured for a while. He, since he last played, he only played 7 games in the 17-18 season, and in those games, he still was able to show that he still can contribute, but he got a major injury, and that sat him off since, and then they waived him. So he's been getting a lot of practice and getting that body right, rehabbing that body, but also working on how to reinvent himself to reinvent himself a little bit, so that way he can still contribute to a team. So he should be healthier. He should be in shape because he's been off for over a year. And now with his ability to pick and choose the team that he wants to go to, being a free agent, I think that this is the smartest pick for him. Will he win a championship? No, but it will give him an opportunity to definitely showcase his talent and show that he still can play. And maybe this, if he can sign with the Grizzlies, maybe this can help him show that he still can contribute to a good team, and he still have enough left on the tank for a contender, so that way they can pick him up and possibly even give him a chance to compete for a championship in the future if it works out and he does play well. Now, if it fails, this could be one of the last lines for Joakim Noah, because we really don't know how he's going to be after all these surgeries and after all these injuries and not being able to stay healthy for, close to 50 games. The last time he played 50 games was 3 years ago when he was in the 14-15 season. He played 67 games, and that's a lot of games that he missed that year too. And then ever since then, the max games he played since was 46, which is a little over half the season, and that's about it. And then he was done for the rest of the year. Then he missed the next 2 seasons, I believe, which is this year and last year when he only played 7 games. So he is injury prone, but in a smaller role where he's not asked to really do as much or even playing that many significant minutes. He should be able to preserve his body on a good contender, because what's going to happen is a freakish injury, and those are the ones you can't control. But if you're just on the court for 15 to 25 minutes, you're not really taking any shots, you're not really trying to score the basketball, you're just trying to go in there, box out, get at least a couple rebounds, protect the rim from time to time, and just, being a low and high post, making passes and setting screens. He should be able to do that for a small percentage of the time, because they don't really need him to do much. And plus, he's going against some players off the bench. Most likely when he comes in a game, he's not going against that many starters, and that should give him some motivation too, that he can still beat some second, third stringers at the end of the day. So I don't really know what's going to happen, but if I had to pick a team that fits Joakim Noah's style, it's the Memphis Grizzlies right now, and they still play the same way. And that's the same way Chicago played under Tom Thibodeau, and that's where you seem to become an all-star and an all-NBA player with and without Derrick Rose. So having Mike Conley, somebody that can be aggressive and can create some collapses in the defense and is a team player. Also, Marcus Gasol, a guy that's a defensive player of the year, same like Joakim Noah. I think they can bounce ideas off each other and get a good scheme. So where when Marcus Gasol misses some time, he can come in and anchor that defense, or when he goes to the bench, he can go in there and implement the same game plan that they done. They don't have that far of a drop off defensively. And like I said, he still is going to be a solid rebounder at that center position, even though he's 33 turning 34. So I don't really know what's going to happen with this, but I definitely think that this is a perfect fit for both of them. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think Joakim Noah's done? He's washed up. He's trash, or do you think that he can get 15 to 25 minutes, which ain't that much playing time, and he can still go out there and give some valuable minutes to a team that needs him? And at the same time, this is a team that doesn't have size, doesn't have enough rebounding coming off that bench, and he still can potentially be somewhat of an anchor in small amounts and small doses of minutes. So I think this is a good fit for him if he can get the deal done. And worst case scenario, you prove that you can't play no more. Best case scenario, you show that you can buy into a team concept, still run the offense in miniature minutes, while also being able to still make an impact on games when you are there. I remember Anderson Varejao was a guy that bounced around, but he was always putting effort and energy wherever he went. And I can see Joakim Noah doing the same thing for other teams. And this is a good place because this is a playoff team. This is a team that's going to be competing. And that's just going to help show that more light is going to be on you, which can show that Joakim Noah, yeah, he can play. He still got some left in the tank. He's still tall. He's still big. He still can set screens. He can still rebound and box out. That's what we need for, just like we seen with Tyson Chandler. He got a new start on a contender. And he really has been flourishing in that role for the Los Angeles Lakers. Maybe the same thing can happen to Joakim Noah. Maybe a little worse than Tyson Chandler too, but at the same time, you're not asking him to do much in return. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Check out my website, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description comment section below. Check out my Facebook page, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description and in the comment section below. Like on Facebook to show support. Also, let me know if you want anything on Facebook, you can message me to get merchandise on Facebook. I also got it available on my Spreadshirt. There you can find t-shirts, sweaters, and hoodies and things like water bottles, cell phone cases, and even things like mouse pads and pillowcases. So let me know if you want anything in the comment section below. Let me know if you want any merchandise on Facebook, or you can just buy it through Spreadshirt automatically. Quinn Wayne Basketball, not some gone. Let me know what you guys think about Joakim Noah in the comment section below.